Rangers teams you'd have grown up watching, the squads you were part of, were around for a winning mentality, winning culture. Do you feel this group's got that, and if no, how hard is it to get it?
Scott, you're kind of talking about teams that have won titles consistently. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say we've got that and we've not done that. Do you know what I mean? I'd just be telling lies. Are we absolutely desperate to have that? I think we are. I think the boys are really desperate to become that team that you kind of refer to. How do you get it? Remembering what you've done well in certain games. So, for example, Tottenham, Celtic, these games. Remembering what you've done well in those games and doing it consistently over and over. Then people will be able to kind of understand what we are, kind of see what kind of team we are. But the minute we don't do what we've done, and so we've shown the glimpses against Celtic and against Spurs, if we can remember how we've done that, what we've done, and carry it over in every single game, then people have a kind of be able to relate to us a bit better, I feel.
Do you see the potential for that every day in here that could happen for these events?
Well, just obviously we've just done Celtic 3-0 last week, do you know what I mean? So of course the potential's there, and I think that's absolutely clear for everybody to see. We were on our game that day, really aggressive, kind of front foot mentality, taking the game to the opposition, and that's what we would need to be every single game. No, when we start to go ahead and we take our foot off the gas, that can't be us. And that's something the managers want us kind of every day. Listen, there's guys that played a lot more games for this club than me, so I'm not telling them what to do. I'm just kind of part of the jigsaw as well, but ultimately I want to win. I want to win every game.
Because when you were here last time, your first spell, there was guys who had big characters, big mentality. Is that the thing? Is that the thing? The mentality that you've seen, what it takes? You were here before.
Of course, like people you refer to, they have enormous mentality and are kind of serial winners and proven winners. Ultimately, they do that by performing well in the match. Do you know what I mean? It's like the winning mentality you refer is because like they play well to win. Do you know what I mean? So when we play well and we win, let's remember how we done that and let's carry that over. And listen, that day people can see the spotters on the daft. They know when we're playing well and they know when we're going to win. You can smell it. You know what I mean? You can feel it in the air. And ultimately moving forward, we need to try and have that consistency in our performance to give ourselves the best chance of winning. And when we win consistently, then we'll become a winning team, and then people can talk about mentality. You know what I mean? So ultimately perform well on the pitch, and then people will see you've got a winning mentality.
You see teams that come to Ibrox and put 11 men behind the ball. Is that a particular problem away from home as well? It's two different kind of games, Celtic in those games, isn't it?
I think it probably is in terms of the tactical side of the game. But there's been games this year where we have dismantled teams that have sat in a low block. So again, like I say, if we can carry that over, remember the positions that we were in, how we got into these kind of final third, how good we were defensively, what we've done. Obviously I've watched a lot of the games this year, so in the games that we've done really well, and let's remember that and let's carry that over and let's win more games, and then people will say we've got a winning mentality.
Take a couple more in this section, boys.
One of the ex-players, Robert's probably talking about Allan McGregor, who had that mentality. I just wondered, has he been in touch with you since your first start?
Obviously when I was here with Greasy before, I was well aware of his mentality and everything that he was. So when you work with that and you see that kind of every single day, then you're aware of kind of how you need to carry yourself. Ultimately he was an unbelievable goalie, like club legend. If I had a 10th career of him, I'd be over the moon. But the way these guys carry themselves every single day kind of shows you how it needs to be going forward. And listen, I think there's a lot of that. Even the way Jack carries himself every day, he's desperate to win. All the boys are absolutely desperate for us to win. But people kind of don't care what you say, ultimately they want you to win the pitch.
Last one.
You still speak with Alan? Has he been in touch since you back in?
I think he's been on the golf course enjoying his life. A lot, so he's still in the building, you see him at Ibrox and that as well, so I was here as a young boy, I always spoke when I was at Motherwell as well after defeats and that. Even when we had some positive results, he was always fair after games and that way, so a club legend, I got a lot of respect for him, one of my heroes growing up, so like I say, if I can take anything from him, I'll be delighted.
Okay, guys, sorry, last one, Robert, keep it quick.
You know your background, you're a fan of the club before you played for the club. Do you have pals in the stands at games? Are they asking you what's going on? Are they quizzing you and why you doing so?
I've got about 400 ticket requests every single game, and especially for Bunkin Old Trafford next week, honestly, there's about a million requests. No, listen, my pals have been my pals for my lifetime. They don't come to me with stuff like that, and kind of they'll not get anything out of me with that sort of stuff, but they're just as passionate and I'm just as passionate as them, so absolutely desperate for us to win, and like I say, the better we can perform, the better chance we'll have of winning, and the more my pals will be happy.
Okay guys, thanks very much.
Thank you. Cheers.